7 things seniors should stop doing ASAP. Ever wonder if some old habits are secretly holding you back? As we get older, things that seemed harmless might actually be zapping our energy, hurting our relationships, and stopping us from living life to the fullest. But what if ditching a few habits could seriously boost your happiness, health, and whole life? In today's video, we're revealing 7 things seniors should stop doing, habits that might be stealing your best years. Stick around to the end. Breaking free from these could help you feel more in control, rediscover joy, and create an awesome future. And hey, if you find this helpful, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more life-changing videos. 1. Stop accepting everything without questioning it. Lots of people, especially as they get older, tend to passively accept what others say without question. They might nod along, stay silent even if they disagree, or just drop their own opinions to avoid conflict. Why? Well, they might be worried about upsetting someone or causing a fuss. Or maybe they were raised to always be agreeable and avoid rocking the boat. Some folks also start to doubt their own opinions as they age, thinking their views aren't as important anymore. And finally, some cultures really emphasize respecting elders, sometimes to the point where older people feel they should just let younger generations take the lead. Losing yourself. When you constantly agree to things you don't really believe in, you lose your voice and your stand. Losing control. If you don't decide for yourself, others will decide for you. Slowly, you become passive in your own life, feeling restless and unhappy. Many people regret keeping quiet, but it's too late to share their opinion. Missing out on making a difference. You have valuable life experience. If you don't speak up, future generations might miss out on important lessons. The perks of speaking up and sharing your opinions. Gaining respect. When you express your views thoughtfully, people will respect your opinions more. Boosting your confidence. You'll be able to make your own decisions, feeling more confident and less reliant on others' opinions. Feeling good. Sharing your thoughts helps you release pent-up feelings, preventing resentment and frustration. Sharing your wisdom. Your life experiences are valuable, especially to younger generations. Staying quiet means they miss out on learning from you. How to stop being a passive yes man. Learn to say no politely but firmly. Try phrases like, "I understand your point, but I have a different perspective," or "I respect your opinion, but I disagree." Ask questions before agreeing. Why do you think that? Do you have any evidence for that? Is that really true in this situation? Tune into your feelings. If you feel uncomfortable agreeing with someone, it might be a sign you don't truly believe it. Ask yourself, what would happen if I spoke my mind? Is it really as bad as I think? Lean on your experience. Remember, you've lived a lot. Your experiences are incredibly valuable. Use the lessons you've learned to confidently share your opinions. Don't be afraid to respectfully disagree. It's a sign of a healthy, engaged mind. Your voice matters, so let it be heard. 2. Stop isolating yourself. As we get older, many of us tend to withdraw, limiting social interaction and avoiding gatherings. This can lead to isolation and loneliness. Why does this happen? Life changes play a big part. Retirement, grown children moving away, loss of loved ones, and fewer social engagements can leave people feeling like there's less reason to connect. A lack of confidence can also be a factor, worrying about having nothing interesting to say or feeling out of place. Declining health is another reason. Mobility issues, hearing loss, or simply feeling tired can make socializing difficult. Fear of judgment, feeling like you're out of touch with younger generations or worried about being pitied, can also contribute. And the loss of friends and family can leave some feeling they have no one to share things with, leading them to withdraw. These factors can make being alone seem safer, but isolation actually has serious consequences. The downside of isolation. A. Physical health impacts. Increased risk of illness. Isolation is linked to higher blood pressure, a weaker immune system, heart disease, and stroke. Shorter lifespan. Studies show that lonely people have a 26% higher risk of death than those with strong social networks. Less physical activity. Without socializing, many become less active, increasing the risk of obesity, diabetes, osteoporosis, and muscle loss. B. Mental health impacts. Depression and anxiety. Prolonged isolation can lead to boredom, lack of motivation, and depression. Increased risk of memory decline. Lack of social interaction increases the risk of memory loss and Alzheimer's disease. Loss of life purpose. With limited interaction, people may feel worthless, leading to loneliness and a sense of directionlessness. Isolation doesn't just affect your mood. It seriously impacts your overall health and quality of life. Benefits of staying socially connected. Longer lifespan and better health. Happier, more positive outlook. Improved memory and brain function. Reduced stress, anxiety, and depression. Increased joy and motivation. In short, staying connected keeps you healthier, both physically and mentally. How to stop isolating yourself and reconnect. You don't need to go out every day or meet tons of people, but maintaining quality relationships is key. Here are some practical ways to get started. A. Proactively connect with loved ones and friends. Call or text family and friends weekly. Invite old friends for coffee or a walk. Schedule meetups instead of waiting for others to reach out. B. Join communities and social activities. Join a book club, sports team, or skills class. Volunteer or participate in community events. Join religious or spiritual groups if you're inclined. C. Connect through technology. Use social media, Facebook, Instagram, etc., to stay in touch with family and friends. Video call grandkids instead of just texting. Learn to use technology to expand your horizons. D. Take care of yourself and create joy. Try new hobbies like painting, cooking, gardening. Get a pet for companionship and fun. Keep a journal or write a book to share your life experiences. Most importantly, step outside your comfort zone. Don't wait for others to reach out. Be proactive. Even short conversations can brighten your day. 3. Don't give up on your health just because you think it's too late. Many older folks think, "I'm too old to bother with health," or "sickness is inevitable, so why bother?" This leads them to neglect their health, ignoring diet, exercise, and medical checkups. Why do so many people feel this way? Maybe they feel it's too late to change, believing their bodies are beyond repair. Or perhaps they've accepted illness as a natural part of aging. It could also be that they're simply stuck in their old routines, finding it hard to exercise, change their diet, or schedule regular checkups. Lack of motivation plays a part too. No one's pushing them, and they may feel it's not worth the effort at their age. Some even avoid doctors out of fear of a serious diagnosis. These thoughts can rob you of the chance to improve your quality of life and live longer. Ignoring your health can lead to some serious issues, including A. Physical health problems. Increased risk of chronic diseases, like diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, and osteoporosis. Faster physical decline. You'll lose strength and flexibility, making falls and broken bones more likely. Weakened immune system. You'll get sick more easily and recover more slowly. B. Mental health problems. Feeling tired and unmotivated. You'll lack energy and constantly feel sluggish and down. Increased risk of depression. When your body is weak, it's easy to feel helpless and lose interest in life. Memory loss and increased risk of Alzheimer's. Your diet and exercise directly impact your memory and brain health. Neglecting your health doesn't just make you weaker, it also affects your mental well-being, making life less enjoyable overall. Benefits of senior healthcare. Increased longevity and quality of life, greater independence, more energy and happiness, prevention and management of chronic diseases, improved memory and reduced risk of cognitive decline. In short, a healthy lifestyle helps you live longer and enjoy life to the fullest. Practical ways to prioritize your health at any age. Whether you're 60, 70, or 80, you can make lifestyle changes to improve your health. Here's what you can do today. A. Dietary changes. Eat plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Include protein from fish, lean meats, and beans. Reduce sugar, salt, and processed foods. Drink plenty of water for better bodily function. A balanced diet promotes health, reduces disease risk, and boosts energy. B. Maintain physical activity. Walk for 20 to 30 minutes daily to improve cardiovascular health and reduce stress. Practice yoga or tai chi for flexibility and mental well-being. Do light exercises to build muscle strength and reduce fall risk. You don't need intense workouts. Gentle daily movement makes a big difference. C. Regular health checkups. Get a yearly checkup for early disease detection. Monitor blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol to manage chronic conditions. Maintain good oral hygiene to prevent gum disease and tooth loss. Early detection allows for better management and prevents serious complications. D. Mental wellness. Stay connected with family and friends to avoid loneliness. Engage in hobbies like reading, painting, gardening. Practice meditation, prayer, or mindfulness to reduce stress. A healthy mind helps you enjoy life more fully. 4. Stop living in the past. Many older folks tend to get nostalgic, spending lots of time reminiscing about the past, missed opportunities, people who've moved on, or those amazing youthful memories. They might think, the best days are behind me, nothing's exciting anymore, or if only I'd done things differently, life would be better. So why do so many get stuck in the past? Well, it's a mix of nostalgia. As we age, memories become super important, offering comfort and familiarity. Regret. We all have those what-ifs about past decisions or missed chances. Loss, losing loved ones, friends, or health can make the past seem better than the present. Fear of the future. Uncertainty about what's next can be scary, making the familiar past feel safer. Low mood and loneliness. Without much to do or social connections, it's easy to escape into memories. The past is part of life, but dwelling on it too much can stop you from enjoying the present and building a brighter future. The downside of living in the past. A. Mental health impact. Easy to fall into depression and anxiety. Negative thoughts about the past can make you lose faith in the present, leading to feelings of helplessness and sadness. Inability to enjoy the present. You miss out on the beautiful moments of today because you're stuck in old memories. Feeling lonely and isolated. Focusing only on the past can distance you from family, friends, and those around you. B. Behavioral and health impact. Loss of motivation to learn and grow. You lose interest in new things, thinking, I'm too old now, change won't help. Reduced quality of life. A negative mood can decrease physical health, making you more susceptible to chronic illnesses like high blood pressure, diabetes, and memory loss. Hinders connection with younger generations. Not accepting the present makes it hard to connect with and understand your grandchildren, creating a generational gap. When you cling too tightly to the past, you miss out on the good things happening right in front of you. Benefits of living in the present. Feel happier and more peaceful. Enjoy precious moments with family and friends. Find more motivation to learn and grow. Improve your mental and physical health. Make new memories instead of dwelling on the past. Focusing on the now lets you enjoy life more and discover new opportunities instead of regretting what's gone. Letting go of the past and embracing the present. You don't need to forget your past, but learn to balance cherishing good memories with living fully in the present. A. Looking at the past positively. Accept that the past can't be changed, but you can learn from it to live better. Instead of regret, thank the past for its lessons. Write down the good things you've experienced and what you've learned. Shifting your perspective turns the past from a burden into a treasure. B. Focusing on what you can control. Set small daily goals. Whether it's health, a new hobby, or meeting friends, every small step counts. Make time for hobbies. Instead of reminiscing, learn a new skill, read, paint, garden. Nurture your mental health. Meditate, gently exercise, or simply enjoy nature. Focusing on what you can do now makes life feel more meaningful. C. Enjoying present relationships. Connect regularly with family and friends instead of dwelling on those you've lost. Join community activities to connect with like-minded people. Create new memories instead of just remembering old ones. Connection brings value, happiness, and joy to your daily life. D. Embracing the future positively. Accept that life changes and every stage has its own beauty. Practice gratitude for what you have instead of focusing on what's gone. Be curious about new things. Technology, hobbies, people all offer new and exciting experiences. You can make the rest of your life a meaningful new chapter instead of rereading old pages. 5. Stop sacrificing yourself for others and forget about yourself. Especially parents and grandparents, we've all been there. That nagging feeling of, I need to sacrifice for my kids and grandkids, others need me more, or my life is all about taking care of my family. It's easy to put everyone else's needs first and completely forget about ourselves, right? But why does this happen? Well, it's a bit of a perfect storm. For many older folks, the idea of self-sacrifice is deeply ingrained. They grew up believing it was the ultimate virtue. Then there's the crushing weight of responsibility. Parents and grandparents feel this intense obligation to care for their children and grandchildren, even when they're tired and aging themselves. And let's be honest, there's a fear of judgment. We worry that putting ourselves first will make us look selfish or uncaring. It's also about self-worth. When we're constantly focused on others, we can lose sight of our own needs and forget that we deserve love and care too. Sometimes, family members might even take advantage of this selfless nature, pushing boundaries and expecting too much. Look, sacrifice is a good thing, a beautiful thing even. But when it becomes excessive and we neglect our own well-being, we're setting ourselves up for burnout and unhappiness. We're essentially sacrificing our own lives. It's a delicate balance, and it's okay, even crucial, to prioritize ourselves sometimes. We need to remember that taking care of ourselves isn't selfish. It's essential for our own happiness and for being able to truly care for others. The downside of over-sacrificing. It's a tough pill to swallow, but constantly putting others first can seriously backfire. Let's break down why. The toll on your physical and mental health. Burnout and stress overload. Constantly worrying and helping others without a break. That's a recipe for exhaustion and major stress. Think constant low-level anxiety, that feeling of being perpetually on edge. It's not sustainable. Increased risk of depression, feeling used or unappreciated, that can lead to sadness, loneliness, and a real sense of emptiness. You're pouring your heart out, but not getting the emotional return you need. That's a recipe for depression. Lower quality of life. When you're always focused on others, you miss out on the simple joys, fun outings with friends, that trip you've always dreamed of, learning a new skill, even just relaxing and recharging. Life's too short to always be giving. Losing your value and yourself in your relationships, your sacrifice becomes expected. When you constantly give and give, people can start to see it as your duty, not an act of kindness. It's like, oh, that's just your name, always helping out. It loses its special meaning. Becoming a target for others. Some family members might start to rely on you too much, even taking advantage of your generosity. Suddenly, you're the go-to person for everything, leaving you with little time for yourself. Losing your freedom. You might find yourself stuck in the role of the selfless one, unable to pursue your own goals and dreams. It's like you've lost control of your own life. The bottom line? Over-sacrificing doesn't earn you more love. It can leave you feeling used, resentful, and completely out of control. It's time to prioritize yourself and set healthy boundaries. You deserve it. Loving yourself, it's not selfish. It's seriously awesome. Think about it. When you prioritize your well-being, you're not just boosting your own mental and physical health, you're setting a fantastic example for your kids and grandkids. Imagine the ripple effect. You'll have more energy to enjoy life's little and big pleasures. That hobby you've been neglecting? Time to dust it off. Plus, a happier, healthier you means a stronger, more supportive family. Healthy boundaries are key, and when you show your loved ones how to prioritize themselves, you're empowering them to be more responsible and independent. It's about creating a family dynamic where everyone feels supported and capable, not codependent and stressed. Stop thinking of self-care as a luxury. It's the foundation for a fulfilling life, both for you and those you love. Instead of constantly pushing yourself to the breaking point, you'll be radiating positive energy, making your relationships stronger and more joyful. So go ahead, treat yourself. You deserve it. Learning to say no gracefully is a superpower. It's okay, and actually really important, to not always say yes immediately when someone asks for help. Before you agree, take a moment to check in with yourself. Will this leave me feeling drained? Do I genuinely want to do this? Setting clear boundaries is key. For example, if your grandkids frequently ask you to babysit all day, try something like, "I love spending time with you guys, but I also need some time for myself. How about we aim for 2 days a week, max?" If you feel like someone's taking advantage of your kindness, it's perfectly fine to be upfront. You could say, "I'm happy to help when I can, but I also have my own plans and commitments. I hope you understand." Remember, saying no doesn't mean you don't care about your family. It's a way of protecting your physical and mental well-being, and that's something to be proud of. It's about self-care. And that's not selfish. It's essential. Think of it as setting healthy limits so you can be the best version of yourself for everyone you love. You deserve to have time for yourself, your hobbies, and your own well-being. Saying no sometimes allows you to say yes to more important things later on. Take some time for yourself. Do the things you love. Read a book, tend your garden, learn to paint, listen to music. Anything that brings you joy. Go on a trip or explore new places. There's still so much out there to discover. Think about joining a local senior center, volunteering for a charity, or taking a fun class. Getting involved in your community is a great way to meet new people and stay active. And don't forget to take care of your physical health. A daily walk, some yoga, or simply focusing on eating healthy. Your body deserves the love and attention. Remember, life isn't just about taking care of others. You deserve to enjoy the good things too. So go ahead, schedule some me time. You've earned it. Maybe even treat yourself to a little something special. A new book, a fancy coffee, or a relaxing bath. The possibilities are endless. The most important thing is to find what makes you happy and make time for it. Let others take responsibility. Stop doing all the housework for your kids and grandkids. If you're constantly cleaning and cooking, they'll never learn to be independent. Think of it like this. You're doing them a disservice by not letting them develop essential life skills. They need to learn how to manage a household, just like you did. Don't over-support them financially. If you're constantly bailing them out, they might become dependent and never learn the value of a dollar. A little help here and there is fine, but enabling them financially isn't doing them any favors in the long run. It's important for them to learn to budget, save, and manage their own finances. Let your kids and grandkids solve their own problems. Don't always be their knight in shining armor, rushing in to rescue them every time they face a challenge. Sometimes, letting them figure things out on their own is the best thing you can do for them. It builds resilience, problem-solving skills, and a sense of accomplishment. They'll learn from their mistakes and grow stronger because of it. You've sacrificed a lot. Now it's time for your kids and grandkids to learn how to take care of themselves. It's a natural part of growing up, and it's crucial for their future well-being. Trust them, encourage them, and let them spread their wings and fly. You've done your part. Now it's their turn to shine. 6. Stop ignoring your limits because you're afraid of looking weak. Many older folks, bless their hearts, still try to shoulder heavy burdens, doing everything themselves and refusing help. They don't want to be seen as weak or useless, right? But why is this such a common thing? It's a "I can still do it" mentality. A lot of older people just don't want to admit that their bodies and health have changed, so they push themselves beyond their limits. They're scared of losing their independence. Asking for help can feel like becoming a burden. And for those who've been the head of the household, the breadwinners their whole lives, it's tough to accept that they're not as strong as they used to be. There's also societal pressure. Some worry people will think they're weak, old, or helpless if they admit their limitations. Plus, a lack of understanding about aging plays a role. Some just don't realize that adjusting to the changes that come with age is perfectly normal and doesn't mean they're weak. But pushing yourself too hard can have serious consequences. So it's important to remember that asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of wisdom. It's about accepting that we all change and that it's okay to need a hand sometimes. Physical health impacts. Increased risk of falls and injuries. Many older adults try to lift heavy objects, climb stairs, or overexert themselves, easily leading to falls, broken bones, or serious injuries. Think about it. That extra bag of groceries might seem manageable, but it could easily lead to a nasty fall. Similarly, pushing yourself to do yard work you're not physically capable of can have serious consequences. It's not about being weak, it's about being smart. Physical exhaustion. Pushing yourself beyond your limits can leave you feeling completely wiped out, weak, and generally run down. That feeling of being constantly tired? It's a sign your body is telling you to slow down. Ignoring it can lead to burnout and make it harder to recover from even minor illnesses. Worsening existing health conditions. If you have heart problems, high blood pressure, or diabetes, overexerting yourself can significantly worsen your condition. It's crucial to listen to your body and adjust your activities to match your current health status. Talk to your doctor about what activities are safe and appropriate for you. Mental health outcomes. Feelings of frustration and self-blame. When you can't do things as easily as you used to, it's natural to feel frustrated, discouraged, and even blame yourself. It's important to remember that aging is a natural process, and it's okay to need help. Fear of relying on others. Some people feel ashamed to ask for help, leading them to try to do everything themselves, even if it's dangerous. This is a common feeling, but it's crucial to overcome it. Asking for help isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength and self-awareness. Social isolation. To avoid showing vulnerability, some people withdraw from social activities, leading to increased risk of depression and loneliness. Staying connected with friends and family is vital for mental well-being, regardless of age or physical limitations. There are plenty of ways to stay social without overexerting yourself. Think phone calls, online chats, or smaller gatherings. Accepting your limitations doesn't make you weak, it makes you smart. Ignoring your body's signals can seriously impact both your physical and mental health. It's all about finding a balance and making choices that support your well-being. Benefits of accepting your limits and practicing self-care. Reduced risk of injuries and illnesses. Because let's face it, pushing yourself too hard always backfires. Enjoy longer-lasting health and vitality. Think of it as preventative maintenance for your amazing body. Feel happier and more relaxed. Less stress, more chill vibes. Seriously, who doesn't want that? Receive more support and love from your family. When you prioritize your well-being, those around you notice and appreciate it. Live freely and comfortably without constantly striving. Imagine a life where you're not constantly running on empty. Accepting your limits doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're smart. It's about knowing yourself, taking care of your health, and enjoying life in a way that's sustainable and fulfilling. It's about being kind to yourself and celebrating your awesome self. Listen to your body and know when to stop. Don't push yourself too hard. If you feel tired, achy, or dizzy, stop immediately. Give yourself a break. Your body's trying to tell you something. Get in the habit of checking in with yourself. If you notice your heart racing, breathing heavily, or experiencing joint pain, don't power through it. Rest up and let your body recover. It's better to take a breather than to risk injury. Know when to ask for help. If a task is too heavy, too difficult, or just plain dangerous, don't hesitate to ask your kids, grandkids, neighbors, or friends for assistance. Teamwork makes the dream work, and it also prevents accidents. Paying attention to your body's signals is the best way to avoid injuries and stay healthy in the long run. Think of it as preventative maintenance for your amazing self. You deserve it. Adjusting your lifestyle as you age. Let's face it, we're not getting any younger, but that doesn't mean we have to slow down completely. Instead of hitting the gym for intense workouts, let's embrace gentler exercises. Think leisurely walks in the park, calming yoga sessions, or the graceful movements of Tai Chi. These are fantastic ways to stay active without putting too much strain on your body. Nourishing your body is key too. Let's ditch the greasy takeout and load up on delicious healthy foods. Think vibrant greens, calcium-rich dairy, or plant-based alternatives, and protein-packed meals to keep those bones strong and your energy levels up. It's all about fueling your body with goodness. Making your home a safe haven is super important as we age. Simple adjustments can make a big difference. Adding handrails to staircases and in the bathroom can prevent nasty falls. Keep frequently used items within easy reach. No more stretching or bending over. A little bit of organization goes a long way in making your home a comfortable and safe space. By making these simple lifestyle tweaks, you're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years. It's all about enjoying your golden years with comfort, freedom, and a whole lot of zest. Let's make aging an adventure, not a chore. Learning to accept help. Asking your grandkids for help with heavy lifting isn't a sign of weakness. It's a smart way to protect your health. Think of it like this. They get to spend quality time with you, and you get to avoid a pulled muscle. It's a win-win. Leaning on your community. If you live alone, joining local groups or clubs is a fantastic way to build connections and have a support system in place when you need a hand. It's amazing how much easier life can be when you've got people you can rely on for a little extra help, whether it's carrying groceries or just someone to chat with. Regular checkups with your doctor. Don't wait until something's seriously wrong to see a doctor. Prevention is always better than cure. A quick visit can often catch small problems before they become big ones, keeping you healthy and happy for longer. You deserve to be loved and cared for. Don't hesitate to ask for help when you need it. It's okay to not be able to do everything yourself, and accepting help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Remember, your well-being is important, and there are people who care and want to help you out. 7. Stop avoiding romance and intimacy. It's never too late. Hey everyone, it's pretty common for older adults to shy away from romance, intimacy, or sex. They might think, I'm too old for that, or feel it's weird to even consider dating or getting close at their age. Some feel self-conscious about their looks or health, or worry about what others might think. But why do so many people feel this way? A big part of it is societal pressure and outdated ideas. Society often links love and sex with youth, making older adults feel like it's not appropriate for them to pursue these things. As we age, our bodies change, and that can lead to feelings of insecurity and a lack of confidence. Health issues, like decreased libido, hormonal changes, or chronic illnesses, can also impact intimacy. Losing a spouse or going through a divorce can be incredibly difficult, making it hard to open yourself up to new relationships for fear of more hurt or family disapproval. Sometimes, people prioritize their grandkids and family so much that they neglect their own emotional needs, thinking family comes first. But here's the thing. Intimacy and connection are incredibly important for health and happiness at any age. It's not selfish to want to feel loved and desired, no matter how many candles are on your birthday cake. It's okay to feel those desires, and it's okay to explore ways to meet those needs in a healthy and fulfilling way. Let's break down those societal barriers and celebrate the beauty of connection at every stage of life. The impact on your mental health. Feeling lonely and disconnected. When you don't have anyone to share your feelings with, it's easy to feel lost, lonely, and like life's lost its meaning. It's like you're adrift at sea, without a life raft or a friendly face in sight. That feeling of isolation can really weigh you down. Increased risk of depression and anxiety. Lack of love and support can suck the joy right out of life, leaving you feeling negative and down. It's like a dark cloud constantly hanging over you, making it hard to see the sunshine. You might find yourself withdrawing from things you used to enjoy, and even simple tasks feel overwhelming. Missing out on happiness. Saying no to new relationships or avoiding intimacy means you're missing out on some of life's most beautiful moments. Think of all the laughter, the shared experiences, the comforting hugs, all those things that make life feel richer and more fulfilling. It's like choosing to watch life go by from behind a window instead of jumping in and living it to the fullest. Don't let loneliness steal your joy. Loneliness can really take a toll on your physical health. It's been linked to a higher risk of heart disease and stroke. Seriously, the lack of connection can mess with your blood pressure and cardiovascular system. Plus, a lonely life can weaken your immune system, making you more susceptible to getting sick. Think of it like this. Your body's natural defenses are less effective when you're feeling isolated. It's also been shown that loneliness can impact memory and cognitive function, especially as we get older. Studies have found that people who maintain strong social connections are less likely to develop Alzheimer's disease. So yeah, love and intimacy aren't just about feeling good. They're actually vital for a longer, healthier life, both mentally and physically. Taking care of your relationships is like taking care of your body. It's a crucial part of overall well-being. The perks of keeping the romance alive in your golden years. Feeling more alive and engaged with life. Who needs a fountain of youth when you've got love? Stress, depression, and anxiety? Kiss them goodbye. A loving relationship acts as a powerful buffer against life's inevitable ups and downs. Give your heart and immune system a boost. Studies show strong social connections lead to better cardiovascular health and a stronger immune response. Think of it as a natural feel-good vitamin. Keep your mind sharp and sassy. Maintaining close relationships is linked to better cognitive function and a lower risk of dementia. Love keeps you young, inside and out. Feeling loved, cherished, and utterly happy, that's the ultimate perk. It's the best kind of self-care. Love knows no age. You deserve to feel loved, appreciated, and to experience the joy of life, no matter what chapter you're in. So go ahead, nurture those connections, and enjoy the ride. Embrace the fact that love and intimacy are a beautiful part of life. There's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to love and be loved, no matter your age. Seriously, ditch that outdated idea that older folks don't need romance. Because the truth is, connection and affection are key ingredients to a happy and fulfilling later life. Think about it. Looking back, have you ever missed out on a chance to love someone? If you could go back, would you change anything? Love doesn't disappear when you get older. It's just waiting for you to open your heart and let it in. It's never too late to find companionship, to share laughter, and create new memories. Whether it's a blossoming romance, a deepening friendship, or rekindling old connections, embracing love in your later years can bring unexpected joy and a sense of purpose. So, be open to the possibilities, and let love enrich your life, however it chooses to show up. Boost your self-confidence. Taking care of your appearance and health is a fantastic way to feel more confident. Dressing well and pampering yourself isn't just about looking good for others. It's about showing yourself some love and appreciation. A little regular exercise, even a gentle walk, keeps you feeling energized and healthy. You don't need to look like a 20-year-old to feel attractive. It's all about rocking your own unique style and embracing self-love. Remember, confidence is key. So treat yourself well, inside and out, and watch your self-esteem soar. It's amazing what a little self-care can do for your overall happiness and well-being. Find what makes you feel good and go for it. Whether it's a new outfit, a relaxing bath, or a brisk walk in the park, make time for the things that boost your mood and make you feel fantastic. You deserve it. Open your heart to new connections. Reconnect with old friends or join groups for older adults. It's a fantastic way to meet new people and build friendships. Treat yourself to coffee dates, casual chats, or social activities. Expanding your social circle is all about putting yourself out there. If you're feeling adventurous, dip your toe into the dating world. No pressure, just fun. Find people who share your interests and enjoy getting to know them. Remember, love doesn't always mean marriage. Having someone to share your joys and sorrows with is a wonderful thing, regardless of the label. So go ahead, embrace the possibilities, and enjoy the journey of making new connections. You might be surprised at the amazing people you meet and the friendships you forge. It's all about taking that first step and being open to new experiences. Keeping the spark alive. It's more than just sex. Intimacy isn't just about the physical stuff. It's about connection, sharing, cuddling, kissing, holding hands. All those little things that make you feel close to your partner. It's about listening to your body and figuring out what feels good for you. Don't be afraid to experiment and discover what works best for both of you. Life throws curveballs, and sometimes health issues can impact your sex life. If something's bothering you, don't suffer in silence. Talk to your doctor. They can offer advice and support. There are often solutions available, and you don't have to go through it alone. Remember, there's no expiration date on love and intimacy. It's a journey, not a destination, and it's all about letting your feelings guide you. Embrace the ups and downs, the laughter and the quiet moments. Keep communicating, keep exploring, and keep nurturing that special bond you share. The most important thing is to enjoy the ride together. So you've seen the 7 habits, now let's put them into action. Ditching these bad habits isn't just about living longer, it's about living better. Picture this, waking up each day feeling awesome, connected, and totally in charge of your life. The cool thing? It all begins with small changes, starting right now. Which habit hit home the most for you? Let me know in the comments, I'd love to chat. And if this helped, please like, share, and subscribe for more tips on living your happiest, healthiest life. See you next time, and take care.